Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Wind again. I am back to do your April 2020 Love Tarot pop-up reading for the sign of Cancer. I hope all has been well. If you've not seen my previous videos, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I will tend to read and interpret the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective. This is a general love reading. I read using oracle cards that I've created based on love songs for the last 40 to 50 years. I also have some great cards that reveal descriptions of people and time frames. And then I do use traditional tarot cards towards the end, okay? If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions or if you'd like a private reading, I am doing private readings now. You can email me at ayabaswind999@gmail.com. Wind is spelled W-Y-N-D. Okay, it's also in the description. I do shuffle on camera. I think it's very important to see the cards jump, because that is spirit that is actually pulling the cards out. I don't take any credit for the messages that come through. I'm just someone who is channeling the information. Okay, so if you don't want to hear me pray or see the shuffling, you can skip to minute 5. And minute 5 will be in the description below. Okay, so I'm going to say a quick prayer and then I'm going to get started. Just give me a couple seconds. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, the cards are falling already. We have the first time frame. Oh, we have another time frame. Okay, Spirit is definitely talking. Sometimes Spirit does not want to talk through certain card decks. Wow, Spirit is giving you a lot of time frames here. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say. So we're on a roll. Spirit is good. Spirit wants you to have a lot of information, okay? What's really cool about tarot card readings is that Spirit gives you a window into someone's soul, into someone's psyche, okay? And so you'll find out information that you would not normally be able to find out because you may not be in that person's social circle, social network. This person may live far away from you, but Spirit is like, no, this is your reward for watching tarot. We're going to show you exactly what's going on, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say. Someone is crazy in love. Remember this song by Beyonce? She was singing about Jay. So just keep in mind, I'm going to be referring to a love story. And in this love story, you're going to have karmic people, people who you are dating and or connected with, that are there to teach you a lesson. And once you learn that lesson and you are spiritually evolved, you then move on to your divine masculine and or your divine feminine, okay? Which is basically a match made in heaven. And so sometimes it's really a challenge to come into union with your divine masculine or your divine feminine because you haven't learned the lessons you need to learn, and or your divine masculine or feminine is in the process of learning lessons with their karmic, okay? And so lessons have to be learned before you guys come in together for a successful union, okay? So someone is crazy in love. This could be you feeling this way about this person or this person feeling this way about you, okay? It could be borderline obsessive, all right? It could be, you know, this person could be watching you on social media. This could be the equivalent of the Page of Swords. All right, someone stalking you, watching you, it's that kind of thing. And not to say that you guys are not connected or that you're not speaking. I don't know what the scenario is just yet, but this crazy in love, it's borderline obsessive, okay? Very, very strong feelings are involved in this relationship, okay? Something significant happened in the fall, okay? Or something significant is going to happen in the fall. All right, and so the fall covers the months of September, October, and into November. All right, and so something significant happens. Spirit wants you to make note of that, okay? So we are in April right now. You have several months until the fall. Or some major event could have happened this past fall, but Spirit is just making note of that. I'm missing your sweet kisses and loving, okay? So basically, you know, either you or this person is basically reminiscing about your intimate moments together, your time of, you know, making love with one another, you know, just special private moments, okay? And they're really missing like that affection, the intimacy, and that kind of thing. So this could be you about your person, or your person feeling this way about you. Something is going to happen in the next several weeks, okay? So we are midway through April right now. So several weeks brings us into, let's see, it's 4. So several weeks can bring us into the end of May, okay? Maybe the beginning of June, all right? So Spirit is saying that something is going to happen sometime in May or early into June. That's going to be significant. I don't know if it's going to be a pregnancy. I don't know if it's going to be the birth of a baby. I don't know if it's going to be a wedding proposal, engagement, some major message coming in. We shall see as we pull the cards. Spirit is saying that a spiritual cleaning is needed, okay, to break free of ties, all right? So, you know, and my head is tingling right now. Spirit is really wanting you to do some spiritual baths, some rituals to cleanse your aura, okay? So what you can do is on my discussion section of my channel, I have listed several baths. One of the baths that I have listed is the white bath, okay? And the white bath is very simple. After you physically bathe with soap and water, you're going to have this bath that you prepare. And in this bath is going to be a bowl full of warm water. not hot, warm, like cool, lukewarm. And you're going to add cascarilla, which is powdered eggshell. You can get that on Amazon.com or at your local botanica. You can add a little bit of milk. What's preferred milk is goat's milk, but you can add regular milk or coconut milk to the bath. You can shave a little bit of cocoa butter from the cocoa butter sticks that you can buy at Duane Reade, Rite Aid, Walgreens, at any pharmacy. And you can add some white flowers to that as well. Okay, and you're going to stir with your left hand, and you're going to pray to cleanse you, to uplift you, to get rid of any negative energies that are on you. And then you're going to pour it over your head, all the way down your body, and you're going to air dry. Okay, you're going to air dry. You're going to put on as much white as you can. You're going to sleep in white. And you're going to do this for several days. Okay, and this is going to be cleansing your aura. It's going to be uplifting you so that you can get the clarity you need, the insight that you need, the spiritual power and fortification that you need to be able to move forward. Okay, because the goal is for you to eventually come into complete union with your divine masculine or feminine. Okay, this is a love reading, so that's the goal. I'm going to give you all of me because I want all of you. John Legend. Okay. And so basically this person is ready to, I'm hearing ready to submit. All right. I don't know if it's been a long, arduous, tense journey for you and your special person. And your special person, by I mean, the special person is your divine masculine and or divine feminine. But this person is ready to submit. Okay. It could have been after all of the running around, the hanging out with this person and that person, this whole pandemic thing that's going on is really forcing people to reflect. And so, this person is ready to submit. That's the terminology. I don't normally use that terminology, but this is what Spirit is saying. All right. Keep it smoking. This fire needs to continue the passion. This is by Tamia. Keep it smoking. So basically, there is a lot of passion. There's a lot of attraction. The chemical attraction is off the charts. It's like phenomenal. Okay, and it's really hard to match that. It's really hard for you to match that with anyone, and it's really hard for your special person to match it. Okay, you could be with a karmic, which is someone that you're spending your time with, and then your special person could be with a karmic to learn their lessons, spending their time with. Yes, you could be intimate, you could be having sex, but there's nothing that's more satisfying and fulfilling than you being with your special person. Okay, now this could be a person from the past, or this could be a new person coming. Okay, and we have yet to see how that's going to play out. All right, a baby is on the way. Okay, so a baby is on the way. So what does that mean? Now just keep in mind that these cards could be talking and referring to the immediate past. It could be talking about what's happening currently, or these cards could be referring to what's going to happen, what's about to happen. Okay, and the energies last for several days, several weeks, and or several months. All right, so you can click on this reading in June and there will be a message in there for you somewhere. Okay, but anyway, a baby is on the way. Who's having the baby? It could be you having a baby. It could be your special person having a baby with their karmic, or it could be you having, or you're having a baby with your karmic. Okay, depends on if you're a male or a female watching this. All right, but a baby is on the way somewhere. It could be that there's going to be a pregnancy that comes up, maybe in the next several weeks. Remember, we got that time check card of several weeks. That could indicate that there's a pregnancy coming up, or this pregnancy, this baby on the way, could be coming in the fall. Now, as to whether it is a baby that is going to be known or whether it's going to be a secret love child, we don't know that yet. But a baby is on the way, coming somewhere. Okay. I'm with you just for the sex and money. Okay. So who is this referring to? So this is more than likely referring to a karmic that you're with, or a karmic that your special person, your divine masculine or feminine, is with right now. 9 times out of 10, if you are watching this video or any tarot card readings, you're more than likely not in union with your divine masculine or divine feminine. And or if you are, there could be some challenges within the relationship because people are not yet quite evolved yet, or they haven't learned their lessons before they can come in a complete union with you. Okay. So basically someone is being used, right? You could be using your karmic for sex and money, or your special person could be with a karmic for sex and money. Okay. But there's nothing significant there. It's just materialistic, superficial nonsense. All right. So that there's nothing to worry about there. All right. The winter time is going to figure prominently as well. So the winter brings us into November, December, January, and into February. Okay. So this could have happened. Something significant could have happened this past winter. Maybe it was a baby that came this past winter, or there is a baby coming possibly. For a small set of you, a baby could be coming in the winter time. Okay. We have yet to see how it's going to play out. But Spirit wants you to stay committed to yourself, building up your finances and your self-worth, okay? So in this time that you are not in union with your special person, and my head is continuing to tingle here, Spirit wants you to really invest in yourself. You definitely got to do those baños, those baths, that white bath that I told you. You got to keep your space clean and pure. Okay, you got to keep your spirit pure in order to reap the blessings that the divine, whatever it is you believe in, has in store for you. You really have to begin to clean your space, not just your physical space, but your spiritual space and your spiritual aura. Okay, so investing in yourself is not necessarily going to get plastic surgery done, or that new hot Lamborghini that you saw. All right, it's really about doing the work spiritually on yourself, fortifying yourself, building up your spiritual connections, your spiritual army. Okay, so that you can see clearly, because being in this world, and right now at this time, it's an assault on the senses. It's like the TV, the phone, this, the that. It's too much. So Spirit wants you to calm yourself, take that white bath, go into prayer and meditation, okay? And to help yourself spiritually evolve and raise your vibration right now, okay? Wow. Okay. So, wedding bells are ringing. All right. So, now, I don't know if the wedding bells, if you just got married, I don't know if you're going to get married. These wedding bells could be taking place around the summertime, maybe into the fall and or winter, okay? In light of everything going on in this whole social distancing piece, a wedding is coming. Someone's getting married, all right? So get ready. There's something exciting happening. There's a baby on the way, and there's a wedding coming up. I mean, this is phenomenal news. We will have our happily ever after together case. Okay? So it's all making sense. So guys, if you felt like, this union was not going to happen, it's going to happen. All right? It's going to happen. And it's going to happen in divine timing. Okay? And I'm seeing like the Temperance card, Judgment. It's gonna happen in divine timing. Okay, you guys just got to be patient. You had a couple of time checks. You had the fall, you had the winter, and then you had several weeks. Okay, and so these are very important time checkpoints. And you had events of a baby. You had wedding bells, which could be either an actual wedding or a proposal, and then you have several days. Okay. So several days. What is several days? So if you're watching this reading tonight on a Friday, several days brings us into next weekend, okay, or the beginning of next week. All right, so something's gonna happen. You could get some kind of communication, like a DM, a text message, or a friend could like contact you. Hey, such and such is asking about you. Did you know about such and such? All right, but something significant is gonna happen. You're gonna find out something in the next several days. All right, so I'm gonna pull from my next oracle deck. And this oracle deck is going to be a little more specific with descriptions of people and in addition some more time frames. Okay, so just give me a couple seconds. We're just building on this right now. We're building. Okay. I don't like how those came out. I usually like them to jump. Sorry, the cards are slippery. All right. Here we go. Oh, there was one that flipped. Maybe not. Yes, there was one that flipped. Oh no. This deck may not want to talk too much longer. All right, so this deck doesn't really want to talk much. All right, so let me just say, Spirit is saying, I'm only with you for the sex and nothing more. So guys, this is the second card that came up like this, okay? You have this first card, I'm with you for the sex and money. And then you have this card. Okay, so if some of you were concerned about, like, why is this person with me? Or why is my special person with the karmic? Spirit is letting you know that is only for sex. It's only a physical thing. There's no love there. So for some reason, the message came out twice because this is something that's been on your mind, you know, that has been bothering you for a set of you. Okay, and so that's why that card came out again. All right. Next one, overindulgence in alcohol, drugs, food, and sex. Again, okay. So someone may be drinking too much alcohol, smoking too much weed, popping too many pills, Xannies, perks, whatever it is. and or having a lot of sex, maybe someone who's a sex addict, or eating a lot, okay? And so this is being done to satiate, to fill a void. Something is empty, something is vacant, and someone is trying to self-medicate, is trying to eat, do some, it's almost like there's an oral fixation. There's an oral fixation, and it has to do with something that was lacking in their childhood, something that was missing. Okay, they missed a developmental stage, or that developmental stage was not completed before they moved to the next level. Okay, so it's like an oral fixation. This is what Spirit is telling me. Okay, and the fact that there's emotional imbalances or emotional vacancies here, that does not help the addiction. Okay, so just be mindful of that. I don't know, this is you, or this is your special person, or maybe a karmic that's involved in the story. Okay, yet again, the spiritual baths are really important for you. Okay, so if you don't know what a spiritual bath is, if you don't believe it, Spirit is saying that you need to do a baño. Okay, a baño is a bath in Spanish. Okay, and so yet again, it says baptism in the river. Now, if you have the luxury of going to a river without falling in and drowning, okay, if there is a river that you can gradually walk down and touch the water, as opposed to leaning over and risking falling in and drowning, if you have access to a river and you can access the water easily without compromising your life, you can get some water, collect it in a bucket or a bowl, and bring it home, and you can bathe in that river water. Okay, because there are spiritual properties in that river water. There is the aspect of God, a feminine aspect of God, that resides in that water to cleanse you and to purify you. Okay, so if you have access to the river water, that is extremely powerful. But if you do not have access to the river water, then I suggest you do the white bath that I gave you. You can also do a honey bath, which is take a bowl of cool to lukewarm water, pour a couple of drops of honey in it, stir it with your left hand, and pray that God protects you, uplifts you, sweeten your life, sweeten your roads and paths for love and romance and passion and desire. When you're finished, you bathe physically, and then you dump it from your head to your toes. You air dry, dress in white, sleep in white. Okay, and you can do this for 5 days. Okay, but the river water is very important. Okay, you need to bathe. There's something that's on you. I don't know if someone tried to work you, do candle work on you. Nothing of brujeria or witchcraft or black magic has popped up, but something is going on spiritually that you need to cleanse yourself. Okay, because Spirit is sending these messages here. I'm a narcissist and an egomaniac. Okay, so now the story is starting to unfold. You could not be in union right now because you're a special person, or someone in this love story is a narcissist, an egomaniac. They're all about themselves. Self-gratification. Whatever it is they can get from people, that's what they're about. They don't care about anyone's feelings, nothing. It's all about them. And I'm feeling like, yes, thank you, Spirit. I'm feeling like this whole overindulgence thing and this oral fixation is referring to this narcissist, this egomaniac. It's something about nurturing, that this person lacked nurturing from their mother. Okay, and as I'm talking about this, Spirit is showing me a baby that was about to be breastfed, but that wasn't breastfed. And so that's showing me like this person wasn't nurtured by the mother. I don't know if the mother was absent or the mother was running, doing working, you know, that kind of thing. And just the mother's love was not completely there. And so this is why this person is trying to fill the void. But this absence of a mother figure or mothering energy is what shaped this person into a narcissist and egomaniac, okay? So I'm going to pull from the next set of oracle deck that is a little more descriptive and has some specific time frames and astrological signs, okay? So just give me a couple seconds. It didn't waste any time. We got our first description of someone. Okay, we're going to keep that. Okay, now Spirit is talking. Spirit is now starting to develop more about this person, okay? Okay, we got some dates now. Okay. All right. There's one more. You have some significant changes coming. Okay, so let's make sure. Yes, there was one card. All right, so now Spirit is saying that there is someone in this love story that is tall. Okay, so tall, what does tall mean? Tall is probably someone, for a woman, probably 5'7", 5'8", and taller. For a man, probably, I would say 5'9", 5'10", and taller. Okay, but someone in this love story is tall. It could be a karmic on either side, or it could be you, the divine feminine and or masculine, or your special person. Okay, now I said this before, and now Spirit is reaffirming it. Yoga, prayer, and meditation will benefit you now. Okay, so Spirit is not joking and playing. I don't know if, this whole quarantine situation, this whole, isolation piece of this pandemic is really causing people to lose their minds. Spirit is telling you, you are watching this, that you need to go into prayer and meditation to whatever it is you believe in. I'm not here trying to convert anybody. All right. What I'm saying is, whatever you believe in, I'm seeing like you getting down on your knees and praying. Okay. Now, if you don't know where to start with prayer, I have playlists. You can go under my mantras and select the mantras that you feel like you need to pray on. There is a menu of mantras. These mantras are like medicine for the soul and to the spirit, okay? And so you chant these mantras usually 108 times in the morning and 108 times at night. And you may say, oh my God, 108 times, that's too long, that's too much. No, 108 times on a short mantra only takes 8 to 10 minutes, okay? And so it is worth it. You can start off with one mantra and go on to 2. My suggestion is, if you're starting off with mantras, to go to the mantra that says to straighten out situations. The Vakratundaya. Okay? That one. Okay? They're very easy to pronounce. And I just want you to go into meditation. And I want you to start with that to jumpstart your prayers, okay? Your prayers don't have to be a prescribed thing that you learned in church. Your prayers could be exactly what it is you need in your life, okay? What it is you need help in your life. If you need help with money, you ask the higher power for money or to give you the means to get money, okay? Prayers don't have to be Our Father and Hail Mary. If you know that, that's great, but it doesn't have to be that. Spirit is saying you need to go into prayer mode. Okay? You want this love, you want things to work out in your love life. Things are going to align when you are praying. This is what Spirit is saying. I can't love you because I don't love myself right now. Okay? My head's tingling. Guys, if you can keep your head wrapped in white, please wrap your head in white. A white scarf, a white bandana, a white hat, a white baseball cap. Please. The possible reason why you are not in complete union with your special person is because there are self-esteem issues. And it could be with this egomaniac person, the person that's drinking. You know, there are self-esteem issues. There's self-worth issues. Okay? And so in your prayer and your meditation, now you know how to direct your prayers. You can direct your prayers on yourself. But if you want to go into union, I can't love you because I don't love myself. That's where you direct your prayers to. Okay? However, once you do all of these things, these baños, this prayer, the meditation, Spirit is saying, your wish comes true. The star card. Your wish comes true. Dreams fulfilled. Wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. But you guys got to do the work. You got to work on your spirit. Because something is blocking and tying you, holding you back. Six of Cups. A lover from the past is returning. So get ready. So this lover from the past could be a karmic, or this could be your divine masculine or feminine that's coming for you. To come into union with you. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. Can't be going into union a wreck. It can't. It won't work. You got to deal with your baggage, your emotional stuff. And I'm not saying your divine masculine or feminine doesn't have baggage either. Okay? But deal with your stuff so that things can go smoothly and you can have that happy union. You can have that wedding proposal. Okay? I'm jealous that you are getting a lot of attention. So somebody's jealous here. Okay. I don't know if it's like you guys are stalking each other's social media and it's like you're seeing they're getting a whole bunch of likes. You know, everyone and their mother is commenting. It could be when you go out, people are giving you lots of attention. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's jealous. All right. And it's not making them feel too good, especially when there's self-esteem issues already. Someone's not feeling that at all. Now, this jealous person could be short. Someone in the love story is short. You have a tall person and then you have a short person. Okay? So, I don't know. Is it this short person that's jealous? Could be a male or a female. A karmic that could be jealous. Or this could be you and or your divine masculine or divine feminine that you're not in union with. Okay? Somebody's jealous up in this piece. Now, our time checkpoint specifically, December, January, February. So something's going to go down. If something hasn't already gone down in December, January, and February of this past year, something's about to go down. Okay? It could be the wedding proposal. It could be the baby coming. It could be the pregnancy, someone giving birth. It could be that you're coming into contact with this past lover. Okay? Something's about to go down in the winter. But you got several weeks. You had several days. So something is about to happen by the beginning of next week. Okay? You have several months. You have several weeks, I'm sorry. And then you have winter and you have fall. And then you got winter again. Spirit is saying, aside from all this, that you got to be careful at night. Spirit is saying that something could happen to you at night. You got to be careful of something with cars. Something about a car door. Okay? So you got to be careful of being in parking lots and something with the car door. So once you get in your car and you lock the doors immediately. Okay? Something with the car door. So you got to be very careful. This is not going to be for everyone. But Spirit is saying something with someone in a car door. But be careful at night. Someone in this love story has straight hair. Okay? Straight hair. Could be a karmic. It could be you. Could be your divine masculine or feminine. Someone in this love story has straight hair. Or it could be that this person with straight hair is the one that has to be careful at night. However it plays out for you. Okay? Someone is ready to clear things up and speak their truth. So you could be receiving this message, this DM, this text message, phone call. Someone ready to speak. Now, when that's going to happen, could happen in the next several days. Okay? Which brings us to the end of next week. Maybe into the weekend. Okay? It could happen in, you have the winter time. It could happen in the next several weeks. So several weeks, like I said, puts us in May. So these are the time frames. Something could be happening next week, or something could be happening sometime in May. Maybe into June, where this person from the past comes into play. Mark your calendar. We'll see what happens. And then finally, someone walked away too soon. Okay? So, I don't know if it was someone... I don't know if it was like a ghosting situation or someone was just like, I'm done, I had it. They didn't give a chance for you to explain. You didn't give the person a chance to explain. It was just like, no, I'm done. Okay, but it was too soon. It was premature. I am going to explore this a little more. I'm going to pull from the Sibylla deck. Okay, this is a classic tarot. It's something with the house. All right. So let's see what's going on. Okay, the first card that came up is the house. So something's going on with the house. The house is dark. You guys have to make sure your house is well lit, okay? It's something about darkness. Don't have your house in darkness, please. Not at this time. Have night lights. Do something. You did get the love card. Okay, so the Cupid is here. And divine is here. So divine is announcing, yes, love is coming. Love is on its way. All right. You just got to be patient. It's going to happen in divine timing, but you got to get yourself together. This card of Scholar came upside down. Okay, the Scholar. So I don't know what happened, if you were in school and you dropped out, or if you're thinking about going to school, if you felt like maybe you had dreams of going to school and then it fell through in light of everything that's happening, but it came reversed. So Spirit is saying, like, something is up, something is not right. It's like you're not doing what it is you're supposed to do, and you have to get back in alignment. So hopefully with this prayer, yoga, meditation, mantras that you can find on my playlist, you can realign yourself so that you can get back to this. Okay. The next card that came up is conversation. Okay. And so this card came up reverse. So that's letting me know that there's no communication. There's like little to no communication. The communication is messed up. All right. And because there's no communication, someone is feeling sad. It's showing a woman in her melancholy. Okay. And so this could be you. It could be that, this lack of communication, you're wondering, like, when is this love going to happen? You've been through enough heartbreak. You're very emotional. You just can't take it anymore. The Spirit is saying, don't worry. Love is coming. The Cupid is here. Okay. It's something with a soldier. Someone with a gun, or a soldier, someone who maybe was in the military. Maybe this person didn't return, and for a small set of you, it's something with Italy. Maybe there's someone who is Italian, of Italian ancestry. Okay. For a small set of you, I'm hearing mafia. So this person that you are upset about could have some kind of tie to the mafia or some kind of mob connection. And maybe not actively in the mob, but could have an ancestor that was connected to the mob or the mafia. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. And then this whole flirtiness is that someone is very what do you call it? Showy. Okay, someone is very, like, a show off. All right. And I don't know if this is the person who's the egomaniac, but someone is very much a show off. Okay. And this causes unnecessary problems and drama. All right. I'm going to pull from one more. I think this is the Marquetti deck, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. All right, so let's see. The first card that came up is the King of Wands. Sorry, the King of Swords. All right, and the King of Swords came reverse. So the King of Swords is usually someone who's arrogant, who can be cold-hearted, at times very logical, practical, someone who thinks with their head and not with their heart, okay? But this card coming reverse is saying to me that this person is softening, okay? And in the softening, this is what's going to open up the way for the love to come in, for the Cupid to do his work. You have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords came reverse. So the Nine of Swords card is the nightmare card, but it came reverse. So Spirit is saying, like, your melancholy, your sadness, it's going to soon be ending. You got to hold tight. You got to do those baths, those baños, do the prayers, the mantras, the meditations, all of those things. They have love mantras if you want to do love. To straighten out situations, do that one. To build your self-esteem, to change negative thoughts into positive thoughts, all of it. It's beautiful. I've done it and it works. I promise you. Okay? And you don't have to say it 100,000 times. In one mantra sitting of 108 repetitions, you start to feel better like that. And I'm speaking from experience, okay? You got the Eight of Cups, okay? The Eight of Cups fell to the side. So the Eight of Cups is like, to me, it's saying that someone is not walking away, but someone's not coming to you yet. It's almost like they're in a hangman position right now, okay? They're like in contemplation, all right? They're thinking, okay? And so because of that, there could be a bit of a stalemate, all right? And you can visualize the traditional tarot cards that come up with the stalemate. That's the Two of Swords. Now, you have the Six of Wands reverse. So usually the Six of Wands reverse talks about, having success and victory. Also, Six of Wands talks about, being in the spotlight. Okay, but it came reverse. So right now there's no victory. You know what I'm saying? Because things are kind of like in a holding pattern. They're in suspension. It's almost like sort of like in a Four of Swords state, or hermit mode kind of state, okay? Not to say that you're not going to have victory, but things are being held up right now, all right? For whatever reason. Divine timing. You did get the Ace of Coins. Okay, so the Ace of Coins is talking about new beginnings, new business endeavors, new potential for money earning potential. Okay, just keep in mind these energies could take place in the next several days, the next several weeks, or the next several months. Okay, so we don't know when this is going to take place. Hopefully soon. We all pray that it happens soon. Let me pull from the Archangel deck and then we'll close it out. Okay, so this card came reverse. I typically don't like to read it in reverse. Patience. So someone's not being patient. Either you're not being patient, your person's not being, someone's impatient. Archangel Jophiel is saying your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience, okay? So Spirit, yet again, Temperance, the Temperance card, even though it didn't come up, you may as well say this is the Temperance card. Temperance card talks about timing, divine timing. Things are going to happen when it's going to happen. You got to be patient. And in your waiting period, instead of biting your fingernails, drinking, smoking, going into your anxious mode, you got to pray and meditate on what you want. And you're going to see things turn around. Okay, so that Cupid could come in and do the work, all right? So you can get your lover. All right. This has been your reading for April 2020. I will see you in the next few weeks for your May 2020 Love Tarot pop-up. If you want a private reading to further explore this, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. Have a great evening. Ciao.